you hear it? Did you hear it?
Action.
What's good, everybody? I'm Bill Belichick, and you're listening to Terrible Realization.
Why is Bill Belichick Russian?
I don't know.
Do you
'Cause
even know
he's
who Bill Belichick is?
yeah, he's a basketball. No, never mind.
Hold on.
Damn.
Try again.
My name is Bill Belichick.
Who is Bill Belichick?
Bill Belichick. He's a sports commentator.
He's in the sports, somewhere in sports.
I don't know. He just sounds like he's Russian.
He's the coach of the Patriots.
There we go. I'm Bill Belichick. And I'm coach of Patriots, but I also sell you missiles.
I hate Tom Brady.
Anybody who's Russian, I'm sorry.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to episode 59 of the Terrible Reception Podcast.
59.
59, not 69, you nasty boys.
And girls like Jerry, who said she wanted to be on episode 69.
I definitely want to have her back for episode 69. Why do we always go like this? Okay, so YouTube. Make sure you go to the YouTube if you're not already checked in. Talking about like we're in hotels or something. Make sure you subscribe, leave a review, thumbs up, and hit that bell notification. Because like I always say, more than 85% of you guys are not subscribed just yet. So how are you going to know when we drop a new video?
You'll never know.
You'll never know.
We are like the trees that fall in the forest.
Mhm.
It happened,
Do we make noise?
but nobody knows.
Did they drop an episode? Yes. Did you hear it?
No.
No. Does it
Damn.
exist? Yes. You good? While you're doing that, Apple Podcasts, leave a rating, leave a review. We are currently at 5 stars with about 15 reviews, I think.
Oh,
And I think
I
a
thought you were
review-
like, we're at 5 stars with a bunch of lies.
And like I mentioned in the last episode, ignore the first review on there because it was left by me and I was complimenting us,
Oh, damn.
you know, just trying to boost these numbers up. But
I
still
imagine
5
you in a
stars.
really dark room, tears running down your face. You're
I
like,
love these guys. So, and also on Spotify. Spotify is the other big platform everybody listens to us on. All you got to do is follow. And I did notice last episode, I had told you guys that you hit a little button. Once you follow the podcast, you can hit that little button and it notifies you when we drop a new episode. So make sure you do that. And we're on Deezer and Google Podcasts as well. I never check those out, but if that's your the route that you choose to go down, then we're on there. So again, this is episode 59. Thank you for choosing us once again.
yes.
We have been trying to get episodes every week. We've been doing a pretty good job.
Yeah.
We missed last week because I was out of town. But next week we're going to be stupid busy. So we may miss next week's episode. I don't know. But we'll try to get another one for you guys.
JB, stupid, busy, fruity Louie.
Yeah. So where do we go from here? I got a lot of things we could talk about, but let's start off with
Signal check.
am I in the wrong bank?
You
Where
might
is
be.
it?
No, you're in the first one.
Yeah, but where's that? Oh, here it is. The first segment of the show, which we've been trying to keep up with, is
Signal check.
And signal check for anybody that is new here and hasn't heard.
We turn
in
into
a
the
few
most flamboyant angels when we do that. Signal check. I just imagine like Mr. Rogers is coming up from the ground.
Oh man, I
And
have
he's
something
like,
about Mr. Rogers later.
Won't you be my neighbor?
Let's see. So signal check is a segment on the show for anybody that's new here. Is a segment where we check into with each other, mental health wise, and we speak on the week or the last 2 weeks if we missed a week, and we let each other know where we at mentally, mental health wise.
Yeah.
So
You go first because you always gonna let me go first.
So, actually, for today, I actually have a topic to discuss that is right up this alley. Have you ever heard of the term gaslighting?
Absolutely.
It's been pretty popular lately, so I've been doing my research on it, trying to understand it more. And the more I read into it, the more interesting it is to me because there's like so many layers to it. And the more layers I read into it, I'm like, oh shit, I've done this before. Oh damn, I've done that
You
before.
gaslit somebody?
I've definitely gaslit somebody. Not very proud of it, but now that I'm more conscious of it, I can work on it. Right.
Mm.
So this term has been thrown around a lot lately. So I kind of just want to describe it for everybody and kind of just give it a definition to see if you guys have ever gaslit somebody. So gaslighting is a form of psychological. Okay, now hold on. Let me give a shout out to the writer of this. This was written by Jennifer Holzen.
There could be like Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Holzen, and reviewed by Marnie A. White, PhD. So, gaslighting is a form of psychological abuse where a person or group makes someone question their sanity, perception of reality, or memories. People experiencing gaslighting often feel confused, anxious, and unable to trust themselves.
Damn, you lied to somebody about their whole damn past.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Do you know where the term gaslighting came from?
I would think that like in context, it's kind of like something like gas, you can't see it, right? Like if it's in a house.
Hmm.
And then like if somebody lit a match under, like if somebody like sparked some like brought some aggression, but like it's something to that's not true,
That's
and then
really
it blows up.
that's really nice explanation,
I'm
but
sorry.
no, that's not where it comes from.
I
But I
know.
do like that. The term gaslighting derives from the 1938 play and 1944 film called Gaslight,
Mm.
in which a husband manipulates his wife into thinking she has a mental illness by dimming their gas fueled lights and telling her she is hallucinating.
Okay.
It's fucked up.
Who's worse? The woman that couldn't tell that it was she
Uh,
wasn't hallucinating?
well, that's the thing about gaslighting, right? Because it's
You
like,
believe it, right?
right, you
Yeah,
get to the point where you start believing the lies,
that's
right?
true.
So, I'm just gonna list a couple examples of gaslighting, not to take too much time on this topic, but just to inform the listeners about this topic that I've been researching on. So, let's see. Techniques a person may use to gaslight someone include countering. This describes a person questioning someone's memories. They may say things such as, "You never remember things accurately," or "Are you sure you have a bad memory?" I've had that done to me because I have a terrible memory.
Damn bastards. I have a great memory.
Another one is withholding. When someone withholds, they refuse to engage in a conversation. A person using this technique may pretend not to understand someone so that they do not have to respond to them. For example, they might say, "I do not know what you are talking about," or "You are just trying to confuse me." Does that sound familiar? But
Bum
baby,
bum bum.
baby, did you cheat on me? I don't know what you're talking about.
What
What
you
the fuck are you
talking
talking about?
about? We know some guy that talks like that.
So that's withholding. Wait, who's that?
I don't know. I just feel like we know somebody that actually
Cameron?
talks like that.
Fruity Louie Doody.
Doody doody.
Another example is called trivializing.
Mm,
This occurs when a person belittles or disregards the other person's feelings. This one's very common.
mm.
They may accuse them of being too sensitive or of overreacting when they have valid concerns and feelings.
Mm.
Next, denial. Denial involves a person pretending to forget events of or how they occurred. They may deny having said or done something or accuse someone of making things up.
Those bastards.
Mhm. Another one, very common, diverting. With this technique, a person changes the focus of a discussion and questions the other person's credibility instead. For example, they might say, "That is just another crazy idea you got from your friends."
So has somebody been gaslighting you?
Um, Not that I can think of recently. I've definitely been gaslit before that I even knew what the term was.
Mm.
It's like when you get into a discussion or an argument with somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's always a battle of I'm right, you're wrong.
True.
So there's always this tug of war. And a lot of these things pop up where it's like you question the person's credibility or you divert the conversation.
Mm.
Um, you start saying, "Oh, you're overreacting," stuff like that. Um, so I feel like it's more common than people think. They just don't know what the terminology actually is. Um, So if anybody out there is listening, that is called gaslighting. Make sure you're aware of it and work on that shit
Work on
because it's 2021. We're working on our mental health right now more than ever. And yeah, man. No, I just remember this
be
this
lit, don't be gaslit.
exactly. So it happens a lot with child parent relationships. You know, is that
That can happen, yeah.
because I had a conversation with someone that was older than me. I'll say my father
Mm-hmm.
about the whole BLM movement, and he pulled out something that sounds very gaslit-ish,
Okay.
where he's like, "I'm older than you. I have more experience. I know how it is."
Mm.
That's a form of gaslighting, no?
I would say, yeah, I guess because he's like saying like maybe like his former reality was different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
That's just
saying?
another crazy idea. Diverting, I think parents use a lot, whereas like an example of is that is just another crazy idea you got from your friends. Trying to find which one of these examples would be that one. I did not feel well. Anyway, so gaslighting. That's something I've been doing a lot of research on. So I feel like we've done it in arguments with anybody,
Yeah,
and we don't even know we're doing it.
that's true.
It's very no bueno
That is no bueno.
for an interpersonal relationship.
And you're just like, damn, like, you're like, oh, I was there, and you're like, no, you weren't, and you're just like, that's.
I don't know what you're talking
I don't know what
about.
you're talking about. It's like the same guy that like cheat on his girlfriend. He's like, he's your business
That's
partner. Like, I
exactly.
don't know what you're
I
talking
don't know
about.
what you're talking about. That's a perfect example when a female is accusing her boyfriend or husband of cheating and they divert their attention. Oh, you just getting the ideas from your crazy friends.
Do you notice that, you know, I feel like a lot of females have these like too realistic dreams about their man's cheating, and then it's just like they take it out on you in the morning.
I don't know if we're talking about the same thing, but I've had situations where Amy would get upset with me about what I did to
In the
her in the
dream,
dream. Yeah.
yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Like, and like they're like mad serious about it. I'm like, yo, it was a dream.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I do that too. I was like, I'm mad at you. The dream version of you went off with some other dude.
Damn,
Went off with Michael B. Jordan at some party.
damn. It's too real because he's from Jersey.
Yo, for real.
Oh my god.
um, so that's pretty much it. I don't want to read the whole article and bore anybody that may not be interested in
But
this.
we're signal check. I want to know what's going on with you.
With me, nothing really.
No.
Um, I mean, we talked about it off air where there's a lot of times where I feel stressed out
Mm,
and I don't know, just like overthinking the small things, which may seem big in my world at that time,
yeah.
but then I look at the grand scheme of things and I'm like, it could be so much worse.
Yeah, it's
But
true.
I got to be grateful for where I'm at. Kind of have to take a deep breath, maybe get a reminder from somebody like, yo, everything's going to be okay. You need to chill. You got
You gotta
this.
chill.
So, I've set goals for myself for by the time my birthday rolls around,
Okay.
January 31st. My gift to myself is to leave my side job and make content creating,
Mm,
which is what I'm going to call this umbrella term,
okay.
content creating the full time job.
Yeah.
Um, because it's just everything else is so unfulfilling to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I set a goal for myself and work hard towards that goal, um, great things always happen.
Absolutely.
Um,
Because you don't want to waste like a minute or five or an hour or a lifetime or a week.
mhm.
Because then you're always like, you kind of just like, yeah, I'll eventually get there. When it's like,
I could be there now.
you could be there now.
Yeah. So,
And it's not because like it's like a rush process, just like when you got it, you got it.
mhm. And that's the thing. And I feel like the more gigs I do, the more confident I get. And just the more confident I get in how real this can be,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Especially during the next few months. Like we're super busy the next few months. We have what 2 to 3 weddings a month in between other gigs.
Yeah.
Um, where I even think that my goal for the month of June is to actually not work that job at all and just be gone for a month
That'd be great.
and maybe not even come back ever.
And you'd be like, adios, amigos.
So I just been trying to set realistic goals and work hard towards those goals to accomplish them.
Yeah, because
Because
it could be.
if I don't set these goals, I feel like I'll, like you said, I'll eventually get there
Yeah, yeah.
and kind of just slack off, and then 5 years rolls around. It's just like, whoa,
Because
what happened?
you're doubling your efforts for half the pay in a sense.
Hmm.
Right? You're going out every day and this and that. Like you might
A lot
work
of exam.
3 times a week and make triple.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like setting your standard, setting your goal,
Hmm.
and that's it. It's kind of like it's like the Jordan.
Hmm.
Jordan was created. You were created. Somebody gravitated towards it. That's forever going to be purchased.
Mm.
It's like this whiskey. This guy was probably like him and his business partners were like, "Damn, we're gonna make a whiskey.
Hmm.
If it's a lady, her and the ladies were gonna make this whiskey," and they were probably like, "Who's gonna buy this shit?" But then somebody was like, "Nah,
Somebody's gonna buy
I'm
this
gonna buy
shit.
this shit." Not everybody buying this shit. I'm seeing other directors and stuff. They actually posted on their gram too.
Mm.
A lot of people like this whiskey, and it's just that stuff, man. It's like from the fan on the ceiling to the table that is on there, this pillow. Everybody took a leap of faith. These microphones.
Hmm.
Somebody's like, somebody's gonna want this.
Yeah. A term a saying that I've been using lately with other people, and I've been trying to apply it to myself too, is like everybody's you're crazy until you're not.
Hmm.
And it's such a simple saying, but it's basically what you have to do if you feel very confident in something that you want to do that's kind of going against the grain, right?
Hmm.
It's like everybody wants to be a content creator, everybody wants to be a musician, everybody wants to be an artist of some kind, an actor, yada
Yeah.
yada. And if you don't feel fit that mold of, I don't know, doctor, lawyer, teacher, therapist, I don't know, things like
You know
that.
why? It's because they got like they were able to study. They were able to finish the job,
Hmm.
and then do the job well. And that's if you do the job well,
Hmm.
that's all that matters. Because
Hmm.
I've had discussions with a lot of close people in my life, and even what is considered some of the most stable jobs in the world, they're not stable.
Hmm.
Because if somebody doesn't like you or it doesn't work out or if they don't have the budget, guess what? You're let go just like any other time. So it might as well be able to have control of your own situation and your own freedom rather than have to have it in somebody else's hands.
Extreme side note, ADHD kicking in right now. Do you know where um the term hold your horses comes from,
No,
or what it means exactly? Hold your horses.
I've heard. Well, I know of it.
What
Yeah,
holds horses?
stable. Ah,
Put that together.
gotcha. Stable there.
So
I
when you
like
tell
that.
somebody to hold your horses, you're asking them to be stable or remain stable or calm down,
Calm
basically.
down.
Yeah.
I like that.
I heard that somewhere the other day.
That was dope.
Yeah. Anyway, how are you?
All right. Um, let me see. I was busy last week. We had my mom's birthday. Super super successful. It's the
Happy birthday, mama.
Yeah. So she had a great time. Brother came out. We got her a lot of unexpected gifts, but like fit her lifestyle perfectly. It's good to see mom smile. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's been a long journey with mom, and really happy for her. She's got a great vibrancy about her. She's got this. And everybody tells me she's Instagram famous. So I'm like. But
Is she? How many followers she
everybody's
got?
like, everybody showed like really, really good love, as they usually do for her birthday. And brother came out. We went halvesy on an espresso machine
Espresso.
to get the frothiness in your mustache.
Royalty.
And we had a nice dinner in town. We had brother come out, Angela's there, our neighbor, super, super dope. And that was dope. I had gigs. While you were in Vegas,
I
we
had
shot a
serious FOMO.
we had a great outcome for a wedding. Shout out to Natalie and Rob. Congratulations, guys. It was an honor shooting for you guys. Um,
Sorry I couldn't be there, guys.
You know what's kind of cool? I never. This is actually a full circle for me when I think about it, because I used to watch photographers shoot people in Verona Park, and now I became a photographer and I shot somebody in Verona Park for their wedding.
Full circle.
Full circle. As a kid, I used to walk in Verona Park, and I used to see the photographers be around this time, like springtime, and shoot like, these beautiful couples in the park, and yeah, the cherry blossoms. I'm like, that's so cool. There's something about that attracted me. I didn't know I was going to be a photographer, but I always thought that was a nice vibe, and it was such a nice day. Like they're such an easygoing couple. They actually complimented us, saying that we made their day easier.
It's the best.
Cool side note. I found out later on that, again, you never know who's watching you. And the gentleman started off with that sentence. So there's a gentleman, the father of the groom. His name is Bob Sumner.
Mhm,
And he actually created Def Comedy Jam.
mhm,
And he gave Chris Tucker and people like Chappelle their first, go on that stage.
mhm.
And he said, he's got some opportunities for us young bucks. And he liked our professionalism, so that was dope.
Shout out to opportunities.
And shout out to the beautiful ladies at Blend, especially
Yes.
Joanna, because you got me the gig to shoot your sister Natalie, and your family was very hospitable, very beautiful people. And again, same thing for Rob. They gave us two places. As you saw, you had your name card at the end of the table. This is the first wedding I went to where I did most of my day work, but I also felt like a guest.
Mhm.
And to me, that
Those are the best gigs.
it
I did
was
a
the
couple
best.
gigs like that, and I actually have one coming up where it's like you're a guest and you're also working.
Yeah.
So it feels mad chill. Like you have your camera on you at all
Yeah.
times and you jump out at any opportunity, but it doesn't feel like work.
It felt like very European vibes, where it's like European people like do your work,
Mhm. We
but you
trust
also
you.
chill. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And we trust you. And it was at Fire and Oak in Jersey City, the reception. So we had like tons of good food, honestly. Rob, he can eat fast and stuff, and they even challenged his stomach,
Mhm.
because they had like really nice plates. They had like the crab and lobster pasta, they had sliders, they had mussels, they had calamari, and had all these things. And we got some like Kentucky mules.
Mm.
Rob was getting turned a little bit, and it was a great time.
Shout out to Rob.
Yep. And Francis was there, so I got to talk to Francis. Everybody was in good spirits, and I love that. After that, we shot Jay Saint next installment music video for Fallen. He just released another EP.
More FOMO. Thank you.
More, we shot at this really cool venue that they use for other music videos, but such a beautiful place. Um, was a really great day. Again, I'm not trying to. It just like it was great vibes all around. You're gonna be there for the second
It's
half.
such a
Don't worry.
great day. You missed it.
Everybody's gonna be involved at the end of the day. When this whole piece is done, everybody's
My
name
name
is
will be
getting
on it.
tagged.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I got to use the Steadicam. If you guys don't know what Steadicam is, it's a piece of gear that they use in a lot of Hollywood films and stuff to follow your subject, so it's always looks really smooth. And that gave the whole music video a dope aesthetic. Team was solid. Jay Sane was happy. It looks like really, really dope for an indie budget.
Shout out to the team.
Yeah, shout out to the
Shout them
team.
out, man. Shout them out. Shout them
So
out.
we got Rob from upstate.
Rob from upstate,
Yeah,
my younger beardless doppelganger.
doppelganger. Great, great energy. We got Chris Porter,
Chris Porter,
the
Sipo.
one and only CPO. Also great. He was doing his thing with the direction and keeping us on time. He's an artist as well, so he knows how to keep the energy going,
And to hype up the artist too.
hype him up, let him know that what it is. Sean. Sean has his own photography company called Class Personified. We've been rocking out for a long time. He's got his Komodo on order. He's super hyped about it. That should be coming in August.
Another Komodo in the family.
So we're gonna have ebony and ivory. It's gonna be dope.
Hmm.
He's got a lot of big plans for it, and yeah, he's pulling focus.
I love the leveling up, man.
The leveling up is sick. Like when you come in and you feel like no matter what room you're walking in slow motion,
Hmm.
and like the owner of the venue, he was like, "You guys all have great energy." He's like, "I don't come across a lot of great energies. Like all you guys are really like introductory of yourselves and like nice people." And I was like, "That's what I want, man. Outside of just doing good work,
Mhm.
I want people to catch a good vibe. I want to change
Reputation,
people's
yeah.
day." Yeah.
Mhm.
So all in all, that's how everybody felt. We take pride in good vibes,
Mhm.
and we got more coming
Mhm.
next week. And outside of that, it was a little rough on Angie's side. She's her
Mhm.
best friend's going through some personal stuff, but and it kind of it mixes up the bag of emotions,
Yeah.
especially between us. Sometimes it's like this and that. I'm just
Mhm.
you know,
Just trying to be supportive at the same time,
that's it, that's it. And but all around us all love at the end of the day. And that's what the week's been, man. Yeah. Mom's happy, business is happy, you're happy, hopefully. That's what I got from
I think so.
you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it
Nah, I'm
seemed
good.
like everything was
Mhm.
good.
Booked and busy.
Booked and busy. And yeah, I've just been having another I just feel that opportunities are gonna like come down like what is that called? Slot machine? When you get the three eights in a row or sevens,
Jackpot.
jackpot, and then it's just like brah, it's just like those coins are gonna drop.
Brah.
That's more like a machine gun, but I might have killed somebody in that. But
We trying to kill the game. That's what we trying to do.
yeah, yeah. Even that's a funny story too, because I know off air I was telling you about it, but Rob had literally he had bought a school bus.
Yeah, yeah.
Rob had bought a school bus and he let me know about it. He said he had it parked somewhere in Pennsylvania where somebody was holding that big ass bus that him and his family or him and his girlfriend had invested in. And he told me, he's like, yo,
What was he trying to do with that bus?
again, he was trying to do
Just
one
bought
of
it.
those things where he might have,
Mini home or
yeah, he
whatever.
might have mini homed it or like gutted it out and used it for something else.
Yeah.
But Rob's like, yo, the weekend was mad inspiring. And he's like, I want to up my gear. So he sold the bus in a day. I don't know how this happened. I'm not,
I think a lot of people are actually going into
right.
that route of buying little homes.
Yeah, yeah. So he probably got like a quick deal and he bought his first cinema camera. So shout
Shout
out
out to
the gambler.
Rob, the
I
gambler. Does he gamble?
don't know.
He's gambling with life.
He's a
He's
funny
selling a fucking bus to
he
get his camera.
he is a funny guy. Even
Yeah.
even 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 the bride the day was like, you know what, Rob's kind of cute. And then the other Rob she marries like, oh, is that how we gonna be? I was just gonna put a ring on it. Now you gonna tell me the other guy Rob's cute?
That's what I want to do. Like when I see his pictures, I just be like, Rob, it's a fucking
It's so
cute.
No, no, it was cool. Like, cause I met Rob. I was, I think I probably mentioned it, but like, I sold Rob one of the old monitors we used to use, one of the Ninja Fives, and then we like point at each other. He's like, "What do you do?" And I was like, "Oh, I shoot like music videos and weddings. I do like
What do you
photography."
do?
He's like, "What do you do?" He's like, "I do the same thing, bro." And I just saw like he was a good guy,
Mhm.
and sold the second thing to him, which was the old gimbal. So
Ah,
we built this little relationship. I said, "You know what,
where's
bro?
the gimbal?
Seems like a good guy. Let's get it popping." And
Mhm.
then he did BTS for Lenny's video.
Yes.
And I just saw
More
like
FOMO.
how he worked. Where were you that time?
I don't know. Where the fuck was I?
I don't know. I felt like you were somewhere again.
Probably.
Oh, was it Spain?
Was that Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico, Spain, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking people still gotta stop fucking planning shit when I'm out of
They
town.
call him Vacation Suarez. I
God
want to live your life, my
damn.
sir.
No. No, you don't. Vegas hit me in my pockets really, really hard.
Damn.
It was fun.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Mhm.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah. Um, so I went to Vegas last weekend from Thursday to Monday. Mind you, anybody planning a trip to Vegas, don't go for more than 2 nights. Because in 2 nights, unless you're doing touristy stuff or if you're doing party scene and shit like that, 2 nights is more than enough. One, it gets very expensive. Two, it gets very fucking tiring, especially at our age.
Yeah.
Um,
Jay's falling asleep in between the ass crack of a stripper, like.
I actually, I, the funny thing is that I was awake for most of the time because I was taking naps in between, right? Whenever we had some downtime, I would take a nap or whatever, just lay in bed.
Naps are the best. You
Um,
sleep the hardest.
but I've gotten the best sleep, the most deep sleep I have ever gotten in my life.
Mm.
Because whenever I'm home, since I drink a lot of water, I get up maybe twice, on average, maybe twice a night to go to the
Okay.
bathroom, right? When I was
Oh,
in
so
Vegas,
your
I didn't.
pee like wakes you up.
Yeah, it wakes me up,
Damn.
and I get out of bed and I just go. Um, but in Vegas, I didn't do any of that.
Do you think it's the I was gonna say Hollywood mattress. Do you think it's the hotel mattress
Probably.
that like
Mhm.
maybe you just need that?
Maybe a combination of that and the relaxation mode,
Gotcha.
because I feel like when I'm at home, I have to get up to do something.
See, Sean was here. He slept over the night before for the music video because well, not that he lives too far away, but we had to get up early. And he's like, "Yo, I got the best sleep I have gotten in a long time." And I think it's like whether it's pillow, mattress,
Mhm.
they really make a big difference.
Yeah. And that's my thing. My mattress is very uncomfortable. It's still one of those spring mattresses, so it's super old
Ah,
school.
gotcha.
It's really old,
Yeah,
so there's like indentions. That's the word, right word.
indents.
Indents where I would sleep mostly. So I
Okay,
would have to flip the mattress or sleep on
gotcha.
one side or the other. So I put a memory foam on top because I don't want to buy a new mattress and then
Yeah,
move out and then have to buy another one, to
gotcha,
fit the room
gotcha,
or whatever
gotcha.
it is
Yeah,
that I have.
yeah.
So I'm trying to stick it out for the next few months with this mattress so I can buy the
Yeah, I was gonna
perfect
say
mattress when I
the
move out.
Zinnius is pretty good. It's
Mhm,
called like a memory foam T
mhm.
something. Make it sound fancy, but it's cool.
Yeah. See, my thing is, I didn't, and I was explaining this shit to my mom, and she wasn't getting it. It's like, yeah, I want a new mattress, but for the tiny room that I have right now,
Can't fit a big
I
one.
can't fit a bigger mattress. I want
Or
a
the
bigger
whole
mattress.
room is a mattress
That's it.
and you just get it popping.
I'm gonna have to jump over the mattress
Yeah,
to get
right.
to the closet or get out the door. Parkour. So, yeah. So I think it was a combination of relaxation mode and just chill mode and the mattress
Yeah,
and just the no worry aspect of things.
yeah. Yeah,
'Cause-
when you don't have to like you're like, "Oh, I'm not going to work," or you're
yeah.
just like you're on your own time.
Right.
And I think that's what you're going to find with being your like even if you're busy, like being like say like you're getting your own like time and stuff, just to
Mhm,
wake up and know that you're on your own time.
mhm.
You
You don't have
can
to answer to anybody.
no, you can shit when you want.
Mhm.
You can take a nap when you want. You can make plans when you want. If you can fit it in,
Yeah.
it's just amazing
Mhm.
feeling. You know
See,
what
my
I'm saying?
thing, as soon as I got back the following day, I had a few sessions, and whenever I miss days of work, I have to squeeze in the same amount of work into lesser days.
Mm.
So it's like trying to keep that good rapport with the families that I work with,
Yeah.
so that just in case I do need a day off, like next week, so I can do those couple gigs, I can be like, hey, listen, I'm not gonna be here Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's figure something else out.
And then you
They
put
have
on
no
these
problems.
sunglasses. You're like, peace out, people.
So they have no problems with it. So I try to keep a good balance of that when I can finally, step away from everything. And it's good to say no to that agency too, because they asked me, "Hey, do you want to work for another family?" I was like, "No, I'm
No.
gonna be busy in the summer. Sorry."
Call me Busy Benny, baby.
Busy Benny. And financially, it's like it's a risk, obviously, because it's like this was like the steady pay. It wasn't a lot of pay that I was getting because of
Yeah.
the pandemic and shit like that. And the other gig that I wasn't working, I don't want to go back to it, even though half of my paycheck was coming from there.
Yeah.
I was making like $600 in 5 hours at work.
People don't
You know?
realize it, man. Like even you getting in your car every day is a risk.
Mm-hmm.
So you might as well take a risk that you're familiar with
Mm-hmm.
rather than a risk that you have no idea is coming.
Exactly. And the risk is worth the reward
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
absolutely.
When it comes to happiness and just overall mental health,
You
I
saw
think.
so many times where it was like, yeah, it was a struggle and this, but then it's like, it's like anything. It like becomes streamlined. Like
Mhm,
even airplanes, right? You're traveling, you're going somewhere, you got a destination,
mhm.
you got turbulence. You might be freaking out a couple of times, but then when that shit motherfucking lands,
You're all clapping. You know what's great about this? And I know this is how this is meant to be. It's like what I was mentioning to you earlier is like your finances are struggling. And there's always that one gig that comes through, and it's just
yeah,
like, fuck you, yes.
yeah,
Because I was like, from this trip, I spent so much money. I was like, I didn't want to dip into my savings. It's an emergency stash, obviously. If I ever need to pull out of this, I can have it. But it's like something I don't want to dip into. So this weekend, I was like, damn, I spent way too much money.
yeah.
And I get back, and I'm like, damn, I have like $200 to get me to next payday, whatever.
Those
And
clients are the
then
victory lap, man.
two clients come through
You know, like
in the
when you watch an
clutch.
Avengers, you're like Iron Man is going
Yeah.
through it, and then after the whole army
Mhm.
comes through, you're like,
That's
those are
how
those
that's
clients.
exactly how I felt like this week, because I was like, what was it? On Monday I got back, and Tuesday my boy Jose, shout out to Jose Rodriguez, a realtor.
Jose.
He was like, "Yo, I got this condo I need to sell. I got to put it up on Saturday. Like, what's up? Can you come through?" I was like, "Fuck it, let's do it." So I came through on Tuesday. I did that real quick, very small space, so it was done really quick. And I got the photos with him Wednesday, the following
Mano
day.
y mano,
That's
Jose
it.
with the condo.
Jose, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. So I'm trying to build that relationship as well, so I can be more consistent with it and do more realty work, because I think
That's
it's
dope.
like easy and fun.
I can see that.
Um,
And you making all these other Goombas rich.
I'll say.
That's
So I can up the prices for the next realtor.
I'm telling you, realty money is like, real money.
Mhm. And they're making a fucking killing. These realtors, they're telling me that there's so many buyers at the moment that they're selling houses and condos and property within 24 hours, 40 to $50,000 above asking price, because people are so desperate to buy property for some reason.
And that's why you like, look at your budget. You about
Uh-huh.
to fill my pockets.
Uh-huh. So that's kind of where I'm at
That's dope.
in a nutshell.
Nutshell,
Very
nutshell,
good.
nutshell. Did you hear that song?
Which one?
You got
The nutshell song?
Fife Dog, Busta Rhymes, Redman.
Definitely not. No.
Nutshell, nutshell. It's a great song. It
It's
feels
called
like an old
Nutshell.
school. Yeah, it's called Nutshell Part 2.
Part two. What is that song about?
Oh man, it's so good. Wait, are you connected to this thing?
Not at the moment, but I can be.
I think I can do the same thing.
Bluetooth. Oh, actually, I am connected.
Type in Nutshell.
Nutshell. Time to get flagged on YouTube.
It's just a good song, man.
It's called Nutshell for real.
Yeah, it's
Here it is. Five Dog 2.
yeah, it's got Redman and Busta.
Bluetooth. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. Check
Yeah.
it out.
What?
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah. All they needed was meth and man on this track. With his. Hey.
Hey.
I was gonna say, why does Five Dogs sound like Redman? That is
Yeah, right.
Redman.
This is like, I feel like this is the music when you like waking up and it says like Paramount Pictures presents, and you just like it's
Like an
about your
old
life.
school,
You know what I'm
like, New
saying?
York movie.
Yeah,
Five Dog kind of sounds like a combination of Redman and Talib Kweli.
it's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little bit of Keith Murray in it.
I see. Yeah, I hear that too. Uh, 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 uh.
And it sounds
That sounds
old
cool,
school, but
yeah.
it's new. You know,
I
like
like it. I like it. Hold on. Let me hear.
there's another good artist that I came across called Child.
I saw you post about it.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes is always yelling in the mic. How far do you think he steps away from the mic?
He has to be bad for it.
It's gonna be like over here.
Yeah, he's like, I keep trying.
What's Redman? There you go. Hey, hey.
He says rappers like me that'll piss off Oprah.
Okay, Redman. I told you off air that I thought I saw Redman at Short Hills, and I'm convinced that it was
I
him.
know.
But the mask makes it a little tricky. I thought I saw Freddie
It's
Gibbs
probably
too
him
that
too.
same day.
Freddie Gibbs?
Thought so, but I don't know if he's the type of guy to shop at.
I just imagine you're
Short Hills.
hallucinating.
I'm just seeing everybody.
You're like, is that Nate Dogg? Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm. So, I was also telling you off air that I have a bunch of fun questions that I want to roll through.
Let's do it.
So, I'm cheating a little bit because I already had put my answers into it. So, I
Yeah.
want to ask you the question. If you have an immediate answer, go for it because you're pretty good at that.
Okay.
And if you're stuck, just let me know and I'll say the answer that I have written down.
Sounds good.
Okay. First question.
You're
What is the weirdest thing you have seen in someone else's home?
weirdest thing?
Mm-hmm. And I hope you don't say the same thing that I have
No.
because we were both there.
One time I did go to this like rich guy. I don't know. Like I forget who. Honestly, I was with Steve Sam,
Okay.
and we went to this like old school like rich black guy producer's house. And when I was a kid, I used to go to
Is that the little Diddy guy?
no. I forgot who he was. I don't know. He produced a couple people. Like I don't know. Like like those random things that happen.
Justin Timberland?
Huh?
Justin Timberland.
No, I don't know. Like, it was like Justin Timberland. No, like it was just like I don't know, some guy. He had some money,
Mhm.
and again, what's the
What's the
faint?
weirdest thing you saw in someone's home?
That's what I'm saying. What's
Yeah.
what's the museum, the big museum in New York
Uh,
of natural history?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
Museum of
that is a
Natural History,
MoMA.
right? So Museum of Natural History, they had shrunken heads, but this guy had one that he
Like a
like
legit one?
legit one.
That is wild.
That was wild, right?
How's
So
it look?
like,
Does it look like
no, it's just like I
was
don't
it in
know.
a jar?
No, it was like in a glass case, but it's like kind of like they would have it in a museum, but it was like
Oh, that's weird.
it's just like a little fucking like raisin doodle thing. But like,
That's so weird.
yeah, because they have the hair with
Somebody's
it.
How do they shrink heads?
I think it was like a boiling process.
Really?
I don't know if
So
it
there's
had
a
to do with.
skull in there,
No, I don't
or
think it's the skull.
they just took this?
I don't know.
I gotta look that up now.
Yeah, because like natural, they
I'm
had.
gonna look it up now.
Yeah, like I don't know
Let's
why this
see.
guy had it though, but I was like, that's weird, right?
How do shrinking heads work? Okay, the process of creating a shrunken head begins with removing the skull from the neck.
Uh huh.
An incision is made on the back of the ear, and all the skin and flesh is removed from the cranium.
Uh,
The head is then dried with hot rocks and sand while molding it to retain its human features. That is fucking weird.
yeah.
Is it illegal? The trafficking of these heads was outlawed by Ecuadorian law. Oof. I'm gonna go into a little rabbit hole over here, but so he had a shrunken head.
Yeah, in his studio. Well,
Oh,
like his apartment.
that's so weird.
It was
What
really
would make
weird.
somebody say like, "Hey, give me that. I want that in my studio."
I don't know. But like he had like other stuff like I don't know, like I wanted to say like elephant tusks and shit like that, but like maybe like ivory, but like I mean like that's the thing, he was like really pro black, but like you also have things that like seem like mad
Slavish.
just like illegal to have or like
Mhm.
it's fucked up to have.
Yeah,
I don't know.
teetering on the line of racism.
Yeah, it was just like a weird collection. Like he was an interesting guy though. Like he seemed like I don't know. He seemed like he might have like produced for Sade or something, but like
Mhm.
he had like a lot of interesting.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's just one of the things you're like, damn, it's like a shrunken head. Like, is that
Mhm.
real?
Yeah, this isn't my thing, but I did go to a tattoo shop recently to get my piercing,
Uh huh.
and in a case they had different kind of insects. So they had like
So we're almost on the same
or
page.
animals,
Yeah, yeah.
kind of. So they had like a crab shell.
Mm,
They had a baby mouse, like what did they do? Taxidermied.
okay.
They had like a spider in like that. What do they call that? Like liquid glass.
Oh
Like they
yeah,
put
yeah.
like
No,
rose
yeah.
petals in.
No,
I
I
forget
think
what the term is,
kind of
but
like the same thing got like fetuses in.
yeah. So they
Yeah.
had that, and then in a jar they had a baby pig.
Mm,
That was fucking weird.
yeah, shit's like that. Weird.
Yeah. But anyway, my weird thing was remember when we shot that Anik
Yeah.
in upstate New York
Yeah.
in that house with that weird
Yeah.
rich
Yeah.
guy? Remember the soap that they had in the
Yo,
bathroom?
they had this soap. It was shaped like a dick.
Shaped like a dick.
And like I guess like they want you to like suds it up. You're like
The whole time you're just like,
yeah, yeah, you're like jerking off the soap just to get your hands washed clean.
yeah. So that's one of the weirdest
Let's
things
get
I've seen in
dirty to get
somebody's house.
clean. He probably just has a camera in there. He just laughs every time, like, ha
Yo,
ha
I didn't
ha.
even think about that. That's funny.
Yeah,
Let me see. So the next question is,
dude,
what
that
is
was a good one. I forgot
right?
about that.
Remember that? Another weird thing I did see in that house, which was a little funny, was just as funny, is that he hung up his divorce
His divorce papers.
certificate. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
we were like wandering around the house just waiting to shoot the
Yo,
next scene or whatever, and we're like, "What is this?
that was
Is that a
funny.
diploma? No,
I also been
divorce
I
certificate."
also been on a music video shoot where there was a guy who created an orthopedic knee, but he also had Time Crisis in his basement and all these other arcade
Oh, that's
games.
so dope.
Yeah.
I actually saw, I think on Instagram, where this guy created a he shed. I think he called it a he shed,
Mm.
which is like a man cave, I guess, but in a shed.
Did he have the dick soap?
No, no
No
dick so.
kidding.
No dick so, but he did have like a couple of arcade systems. He had a sofa, he had a TV with video game systems, all in this like small shed in
That's
his
crazy.
backyard.
That's
That's super
crazy.
dope. But next question is, what is the funniest name you have actually heard used in the real world?
Oh shit. Fuck. This is a good one. Damn.
I have one that's not funny, but the story behind it is hilarious.
You go first while I refresh my memory.
So my mom told me the story about one of her, I guess, coworkers.
Yeah.
And Dominicans are known to give their kids weird fucking names for
Okay.
some reason. They'll see like a liquor bottle and be like, "Oh my god, Hennessy! Let me
Hennessy.
name my daughter Hennessy," but in English is Genesis.
Wow.
um,
That's crazy.
but she told me about her coworker's son's name is Usmail in Spanish. Usmail. Can you figure out where they got that from?
I remember you telling me this one. U.S. Mail
You saw it
Postal
from a
Service.
U.S. mail postal truck.
Usmail.
So she named her son. She saw U.S.
Wow.
mail on the side of a truck and said, "Oh my god, that's a cute name,
It's so good.
Usmail."
Oh my god. I
Yeah.
somebody told me some wild shit. You know what? There was this girl that I hooked up with once. And she had a large backside, but the last name was Dumas.
It's like the commercial. He's like, remember that Snickers commercial? I think it was Snickers, where it said Dumas on the thing, and
Yeah,
he's like
yeah.
laughing the whole time. He's like, "It's Dumas, you dumbass."
Dumas. So I was like, yo, this is kind of weird. Like,
Do you think they called her, "Yo, Dumas with a dumbass"?
could have been.
That would be a cool ass name. Which one was that?
Which one was that? For later off air.
Okay, so let me see. This is a fun one. Let me see. What movie completely changes its plot when you change one letter in its title? What's the new movie about? I could give you two examples that I wrote down.
Oh, I would do Pulp Fiction. I make it Gulp Fiction.
What's the movie about?
Ah,
So it's a,
ah.
it's a porno.
It might be.
It might be, or it's just an ASMR video, someone drinking water.
No, it's about a guy that has like a phobia against like orange juice with pulp in it, and he's like, he's like, he's just like, he's like, it's not real. It just feels like a bunch of hairy fingers
Damn, yo,
going down his
let me.
throat.
Speaking of Gulp Fiction, let me fucking swallow my drink first.
Come on, Gulp Fiction.
That was fucking hilarious. I have two examples, and they're both very similar in the plot.
Okay.
I'm gonna change super bad to super sad.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's a movie about these kids that are super depressed
super
and they're
depressed.
just doing jackass related shit to make themselves feel better.
He's like, bro, do you have any?
It's like salad fingers
Aw,
and like Edward Scissorhand together. The
man.
saddest people on the
He's like,
planet.
do you have any Valium?
And then the other one is I'm changing training day. I'm cheating a little bit, but I'm gonna take a letter out and call it raining day.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Same
sad
same
too.
concept. It's like raining, maybe in Seattle, maybe, and people are just killing themselves all the time.
Why am I gravitating to all like Tarantino films and making them porns like Phil Bill?
Phil Bill.
Phil Bill.
Let's do another one.
It's not even a porno. It could just be about a guy that's like, gained some pounds.
Oh man, so that was a fun one. Let me see. What's the most random fact that you know?
Oh shit. God damn it. You're asking like all the good questions. I feel like I'm blanking tonight.
You're really good at thinking off the top of your head, so I figured rapid fire questions
All
would
right.
be good.
One more time.
What's the most random fact that you know?
Oh,
So something
like
that you bring up in like random conversation. Oh, did you know that?
yeah, like basically they said the flying squirrel, if like man had the same capacity of nutsack as a flying squirrel, like we wouldn't be able to walk. It's just like it's mad random.
Is that why it flies?
Yeah, but the funniest part about this story is like I was watching this documentary when I was in France, and like in France, like it was in French, and they're like, basically like the guy was like, oh, he's like the flying squirrel. He has a very large nutsack
He
in
was
it.
saying it in English.
It was just like he was basically saying like if man had the same testicular
Fortitude
fortitude
of a squirrel.
of a squirrel that it,
So
they
the same proportion.
yeah,
If we
same
had the same
proportion.
proportion
They
of
can
nuts,
carry it, but like we
we
couldn't,
wouldn't be
like we
able
wouldn't
to.
be able to walk,
Whoa,
right?
that's wild.
I know.
That's so much cooler than mine. Mine is I don't even know how I found this out, but at 60 miles per hour, you can drive up to space in about an hour.
What?
Yeah. So if there was a highway from the ground into space, you can get there in about an
That's not
hour
that far
if you
then.
drive 60 miles an hour.
It's not that bad.
Yep.
That's like being on the Garden State Parkway,
Yeah.
and we can
If you're
get to
driving,
space.
yeah. So if you're driving from here, let's say down the shore.
That was an awesome fact.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I like that.
So that's question number 3.
Yeah.
I don't have an answer for this one. I'm going to ask you
Okay.
because I think you'll be better at this. If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called?
Hmm. Oh, it's nut paste.
Hmm. I was going to say poop paste.
Oh.
Oh, just ruined
Oh.
peanut butter for everyone.
Oh. I love it though. It's so salty.
Actually, I have this. I don't know if you've ever tried it. I think I got it at Costco. It's called nut butter. It's not what you think it is. Nut butter is literally like I think 5 different kinds of nuts
Mm.
mixed into like a peanut butter consistency, and it's so good because it has like this grainy plus peanut buttery sticky texture to it that it's so fucking good in the shakes.
Mm.
So fucking good.
Have you ever had cookie butter?
Cookie butter I've had once. It's kind of like cookie butter a little bit, but it
Okay.
has like the
A
graininess
little
to
bit
it.
of caramelization.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's dope.
Okay. What would be the coolest animal to scale up to the size of a horse?
Oh my god. To scale up to a horse?
Yeah. So let's say a smaller animal that if you scaled it up to the size of a horse, it would be like cool to have around.
Damn, like a porcupine.
What? That would be super fucking violent.
I know.
Have
But
you
then
ever,
like
have you ever seen like videos of dogs that have bitten porcupines?
no.
Oh, it's the
Just goes
worst.
through.
Oh no, it's the worst.
Damn.
I saw it on Instagram once where this dog bit a porcupine and he has the spines all inside his
Damn.
mouth. They literally have to go to a vet and like pluck them out one by one.
That's crazy.
There's like hundreds of them too.
Yeah, I think like, I don't know. Like I was thinking about other things. I'm like, damn, what if a chihuahua was the size of a horse? But it's like it's just huge.
I fucking hate chihuahuas.
Me too.
That's actually the first thing that popped into my head.
But
Like,
how
a
scary would
dog
a chihuahua the size of a horse would be?
Do you think they would still be
Yes.
ill tempered?
With the blood vein eyes, just like
evil fucking creatures.
with a little bit of foam coming out of their mouth.
Oh god. My answer would be a seahorse.
Wow.
Because the first thing that popped into my head was Aquaman.
Why? But
How-
why in my head, like it's not even in the sea? Like you're riding it down the highway, and Jay's like, "I'm gonna get to work today."
Let's go. So a seahorse would be my answer.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I was thinking seahorse, but I couldn't get the name in my head. Like, what the fuck is that animal?
It's that fish.
I was like, yeah, dolphins. I'm like, they're already the big.
Dolphins. Let me see. Is there anyone else?
Oh, you don't be fucking crazy. Like a butterfly.
Yo, yes. Because I was thinking of what's a cool insect to blow up that wouldn't be violent. Because I was thinking an ant would be super violent. It'll eat you up. What's the other one I was thinking? A ladybug, maybe? I think ladybugs are cool.
That's
I'm
true.
trying to convince Amy to have a little ladybug farm. I saw a
Okay.
video of a ladybug farm.
You
It's
have nothing
legit,
but
like,
good luck.
yeah. It's like legit, like you could put it like on your patio. Let's say, kind of like in this area right here.
Yeah, yeah.
It's usually made for outdoors, obviously.
Okay.
But you literally just have to buy like a little tiny house with little holes in it so they could live in it
That's awesome.
and just have like plants of like mint and like any plant.
That's what
similar
I
to,
think.
mint.
Like when you think about the ladybug, I feel like it's a
They
very
always smell like mint, right?
yeah. It's just like I
Don't they?
feel like it's a sassy little ant,
Mm-hmm.
not ant, like insect. Like it's kind of like it has like a palate. Like you can't like if you were another insect, like a fly, you couldn't like take a ladybug out on like on a regular
not
date.
worthy.
You know what I'm saying? Just like you're not gonna take me to like mint on the tavern, and you're like damn ladybug.
Damn, ladybug, I'm just trying to love you.
Yeah, yeah. You're like
Yeah.
damn, you high maintenance, girl.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get a ladybug farm in the new home that we're
So
trying to purchase, but it's actually pretty cool. I'll try to see if I can find a video, but it's simple. Like those literally just show in that little area.
that's dope.
But yeah. So that is. Do you have any other animals?
Um, off the top of the dome, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
So
pretty
this is
cool.
another good question. If animals could talk, which would be the rudest?
The rudest?
Rudest.
Oh shit.
I immediately think Chihuahua.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. They're
Fucking
pretty fucking rude.
little. They're rude without even fucking talking.
Yeah. Nah, like I was thinking about it. Hold on. I feel like I have this in the bag.
I was thinking like other dogs would probably be mad chill.
You know, like I felt like a llama.
Llama.
Like a llama coming to me.
Mhm.
I mean, like, what are you doing in my neighborhood?
Just spit on you. That's a good one. I'm trying to think of another one. Um, who do you think would be the coolest?
The coolest?
Mhm.
Sloth.
Sloth.
Yeah, sloth would be like, what
Just
up,
like
bro? He'd be like, yeah, it's like,
you want to get high?
yeah, I'd be like, I got a CBD spot down the road we can go. It just might take a minute.
It might take you a minute. But it might take me a minute, but I'll see you there.
I'll see you there.
Okay.
You ever seen a sloth being saved?
Yeah.
So
They,
sweet.
like
They're so
spread their
happy. They're
arms.
like, and by the time they're about to hug you, the guy puts them on the tree. They're like,
I'll
no.
hug this tree then.
Yeah.
Sloths is like weird creatures. They're like cute and ugly at the same time.
They're scary.
Yeah.
They're like cute and scary.
Yeah.
Like, look, imagine the sloth was the size of a horse. That shit with the claws, like it's smiling at you, but it's like, ah. And the way it
Yo.
walks,
Hold on. I'm gonna try to find this video I saw about koalas.
that'd be a scary movie. Oh, you know, be scared. Oh, what are they called? Yo, if a lemur was the size of a horse with those
Things are,
fucking
like,
eyes,
Fucking hyperactive.
crazy.
All the big bulgy eyes.
Yeah.
They jump around everywhere too.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they're kind of cute.
You know what's ostriches would be very rude.
Oh yeah. I fucking hate ostriches.
Like
So
you have
mean.
this whole
Like
past history.
Like I have one across the street. Fuck that guy.
It's just I imagine he has sunglasses, but he's like mowing his lawn. He's like, fuck that guy too.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck the Suarez family.
Fucking asshole over
Fucking
here.
asshole.
I'm trying to find this guy that I follow on TikTok that he does like funny animal facts.
Yeah.
He did one of the koala the other day. That was really interesting.
The koala.
I like how my nephew my little cousin, he's like 5 years old and he followed himself on my TikTok.
That's great.
So I see like him going live on TikTok. I'm like, what are you doing at 5 years old on live?
Why
right
are you
now?
doing the Dougie?
I can't find that. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube. In the meantime, what's the best Wi-Fi name you've seen?
Oh, it was something like Predator.
Predator?
It was like something like FBI.
FBI. I seen that one.
Yeah, yeah.
FBI undercover truck or something like that.
Something like that.
I saw one that was called Pretty Fly for a Wi-Fi.
Pretty fly for Wi-Fi. I like that.
Mhm.
The worst would be what's the thing? What's the site you go to find rapists in your area?
uh, Predator or something?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. Like, we fucked up if you named your Wi-Fi after that.
With the Predator Finder?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Oh, here I found it. It's on here. Hold on.
Them again? I'm so sorry, but there's really someone on Instagram asked me what's the dumbest animal on the planet, and really? You really want me to slander them again? I'm so sorry, but there's really only one answer here. It's koalas, by far. Koalas literally eat one thing, and it's eucalyptus. But if you stripped a tree and put all the leaves on a plate in front of it, it would stare at the plate and starve to death because they can't recognize it as food. Because koalas have the recognition of a flip-flop. Koalas don't
Oh
have the
my
mental
God.
capacity to comprehend rain, so they'll just sit there getting wet and not understanding why. They don't even bother trying to cover themselves. Koalas insist on eating nothing but a mildly toxic plant that basically gives them zero energy. Which is why this bush bear has to spend 18 to 22 hours
Bush
sleeping
bear.
because they literally nerf themselves with their diet.
Oh
And
my
honestly,
God.
they might as well just eat dirt. Which they do. Koalas eat dirt. The more wrinkles on the brain, the smarter you are, which is why koalas are baby ass smooth between the ears with one of the smallest brains of any mammal because nature just didn't even try here. A koala's brain is surrounded by fluid to protect it from harsh impact. They had to evolve to survive falling out of trees because they did it so often. Someone said they have a built-in special ed crash helmet. I wouldn't go that far, but I see where he's coming from.
That was great.
This dude is fucking great. His name on TikTok is MN. I don't know how to spell it. Pronounce it, but it's MNDIAYE_97. I think he went to Rutgers too. I think I see in one of his videos that he said fun facts about himself.
Oh, really?
I think he went to Rutgers. Yeah, he has a lot of followers on TikTok. Might hit him up one day.
That was good, my dude. Can you tell us more about these koalas?
Let's see. And the last question I have is, if you heard I got arrested for something, what would you think I did? Without knowing. Yo, fam, Jay got arrested.
You walked out of a comics bookstore without paying for something because you forgot. You were just staring there so long.
Because I forgot.
Yeah.
I like that. I would get arrested.
That's the most realistic.
Uh-huh. What would you say would be something a little more extreme?
Public masturbation.
God damn.
No, I'm kidding.
You know, I think you have to register as a sex offender for doing that.
Really?
Like sex in public, I think.
Wow.
Or because I think they would hit you with indecent exposure, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, same question.
I would think that you probably got arrested for some kind of like conspiracy theory related like conflict or like riot.
Yes.
In
I like
downtown
that.
Montclair.
I'm going all the way. I get on my soapbox. You're all living a lie. I like that.
Yeah, so those are the random questions I had today.
That was great.
I went through like 150 of these
Question.
to find the good ones.
If you had to pick 3 females to sing backup for you, who would they be?
Why are you laughing? It sounds like a cool question to answer.
I know, but I'm like so hyped to hear it. I'm like
3 females to sing backup vocals.
like you're like a disco sensation.
Okay. That's a very important like quality because
Yeah.
if we were like if I was like Beyonce, I would have to have like
You're like a sweaty
dances to-
Hispanic, hairy chested, loving life, no frills, disco.
do they have to compliment each other or do
No, I just want you to like you're like, I am Jay Suarez and these are my ladies.
These are my ladies. Lady number 1, my little snow angel, Snow Allegra.
Okay.
Definitely. Number 2 is who I am completely convinced is her like long lost mom, Sade.
Yes.
Have you ever seen Snow Allegra before?
Yes, I have.
She looks like a good combination between like if Sade and what's her fucking name? Now I can't remember her name. She was popping back in the day.
Kylie Minogue.
No, she's a Latin actress. Why can I remember her name? The whiskey.
Selena?
No, not Selena. All about. I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Sorry.
J-Lo?
J-Lo. You know my mom used to call J-Lo J-Lope?
J-Lope?
Mhm.
You know J-Lope?
Eva Mendes.
Eva
Yeah.
Mendes.
Remember her?
Yeah,
So mix her with Sade and that's Snow Allegra.
that's a problem.
So yeah. So Snow Allegra, Sade. Is this Sade or Sade?
Sade.
Sade. Is that French?
No.
Can
She's
it be
actually she's
I never
she's-
understood why that's pronounced as Sade.
I think she's from not like South Africa, but she's from
Yeah, I
you
think
know?
it is South Africa or somewhere in Africa.
Yeah.
Who would be the third one?
So we got Snow Allegra, we got Sade.
So we got 2 smooth vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like whoever I pick third,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna regret not putting somebody else in because I know I'm gonna be missing somebody. Should I get somebody that can belt? That way my group could be versatile.
That's what I'm saying. Because right now you have 2 like
Two
smooth
very
operators.
Smooth operators. Yeah, I think I should have switched that up. Let's do Ariana Grande.
Okay. Yeah,
I know
Ariana
I
Grande,
know
Snow
somebody
Allegra, and
else.
Sade.
Yeah.
What are you?
I think I want to replace Sade, even though I don't want to, just to get a little versatility in the group. So we got Smooth Operator, Snow Allegra. We got Croonin. Is that the right word? Croonin, not Rihanna.
Croonin.
Who would be the third one?
And then you gotta name them like it's Jay Suarez and the blank.
Shit. So Ariana, Snow Allegra. Why is nobody else but Summer Walker coming into my head? But I don't want to put Summer Walker in there.
While she's pregnant.
Tiana Taylor.
Okay.
Summer Walker's pregnant?
Yeah. Why'd you say it like
By
that?
London on the track?
Could be, yes, I think it is.
And the name I would give them is Jay and the Damn, I want to give it like a cheesy 70s name.
Jay and the Samosas.
I hate this. Jay and the Allegras.
Jay and the Allegras.
That sounds good.
I like that.
Don't take that.
Jay and the Allegras.
Because alegría means happiness. Alegra.
I like that.
Alegra? Alegría.
It's gonna be like
now coming to the stage. Jay
and
the Allegras.
I like that.
Your turn.
Oh shit.
Did you put any thoughts in this?
No. All right. 3 backup singers. We got Celine Dion. I'm gonna throw Celine Dion,
Whoa.
which she doesn't even have to do my backup. She should be like sing everything.
Let's say it again.
So I got Celine Dion.
Have you ever seen that GIF with the parrot that's like colorful and he's doing this?
Yeah. That's how I feel right now. All right, so
We got Celine Dion.
Celine
Your
Dion.
heart will go on.
Because I want a little bit of French Canadian vibes with a little bit of sass right there, and then she can hit every fucking range. She's
I thought you were gonna. Once you said that, I thought you were gonna say Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Now remember, there's got to be like the 3 females, right?
Right.
All right, so we got
Justin Bieber.
We're just here drinking whiskey, like, oh, Justin Bieber's a girl. It's like, hold on, he's gonna hate us. So,
You're gonna tell you how much I love that song with him and was it Giveon? Giveon? How do you pronounce that name?
oh, the Peaches song.
Oh my god, I can listen to that song on repeat all fucking
I can
day.
bend the John. When you're good, you know what I want to do? Like, on the complete opposite end of Celine Dion, I think I'm gonna throw a little bit of Janet Jackson in there. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, Janet.
She'd be like, yeah, Richie, let's do it. And Celine will be like,
Have you seen that video, Celine Dion and Steve Aoki?
no.
Yo, it's the most hype shit you'll ever see. In your
Oh,
life.
shit.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find it.
All right, so I got Celine Dion. I got, who did I just say?
Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson. And for the win, if I could, I'd bring back Whitney, man.
Whitney.
Whitney Houston.
Whitney. Hold on, I'm gonna side note. I'm gonna try to find the spot where it like drops.
Did you see these new memes where they took David Guetta like on the turntables, but his arms get cut off and it's a guy chopping carrots? You didn't see that shit? Yo, it's so good. He's like this, he's like, and this guy's like chopping carrots.
I need to see that.
Oh, it's so good.
There's this one guy that does really good videos like that, where he's like the top of it is himself, and at
Yeah.
the bottom is like somebody doing checkouts.
Oh, it's so good.
Hold on, let me see if I can find the drop. There it is. Can you imagine you show up to a Steve Aoki concert and Celine Dion pops out and starts doing
Oh, look
this shit?
look what we just got right here. Deezer just posted.
Hey. Look how hype she gets.
It's a Celine Dion. This is when Celine Dion took a half a tab of acid. What is she doing?
She's got to be on something. Look at her. How old is Celine Dion? 50s? Maybe 60s?
Yeah.
Look at her. She doesn't even know what to do. Waiting for the drop. Hey, look at her. And then throw a cake in somebody's face.
That energy is so high.
So crazy.
I remember when my mom like called like coconuts back in the day, and she's like, "Do you have the new Celine Dion CD on? If you could, but you put one to the side."
Fucking coconuts. I used to go to Coconuts and FYE all the time. Remember when they merged?
Yes.
I think FYE bought Coconuts.
And then out of nowhere, Napster ruined
They're
all their
gone.
lives.
Wait, what were you showing me about Deezer? They posted Gattuso.
Gattuso.
Gattuso. Shout out to Gattuso, man. When's he coming on the pod?
He said he's down. Actually, I asked him, and then I don't know.
That will be an amazing show.
When Gattuso thinks something is super super dope, he's like, "Puta."
Puta. I love how his name on WhatsApp is Besitos or something like that.
Oh,
Amorcito.
Amorcito.
This guy's a character, man.
He'd be like Richie.
Richie. Puta.
Yeah, when I show him, he's like, "Puta, that's it, man. That's great."
Oh, man. So, that's all I have right now. Do you have anybody for the gallery?
Yeah, like that. Okay. Is there cable over there, or you can just look up the music?
I'll look it up.
All right. So like, I came across this artist. I don't know how I did over Tidal. It looks like he's starting his. I feel like he's there. He's signed, but he's also starting his journey into the public realm,
Mhm.
right? So his name is Child, and it's spelled with 3 I's.
That's a lot of eyes.
Yeah, and he has this stripped down version of the song called Pirouette. And,
Pirouette.
you know, like it's a ballet dance move. And I want to make this whole song a sequence in a movie. So imagine, I'm going to set the scene for you, right? So this guy's in love with this girl, right? They've been together. No, that's not this one. No, bring it down.
That one's Pirouette. Oh,
No,
stripped.
stripper,
Okay,
right?
my bad.
So imagine the guy, right? He's been in love with this girl his whole life. They've had so many good times.
I like this.
And then she's in a bed. He's like moving her hair to the side, and you can tell she's sick. And now he's just going back to the moments they had together.
Damn.
When the sun was shining and she wasn't sick and dying.
Oh, no.
Listen to the song.
Keep talking so we don't get flagged. We'll probably get flagged anyway. Ooh.
Turn it up just a little bit. Let us get flagged.
Immediately playing on my list.
So that's the imagery, right? Part of the movie where he's reminiscing on the good times he
Let's
had
go.
with the girl.
Fuck this shit. We don't make money off our YouTube anyway. Because 82% of you guys aren't subscribed.
It's a beautiful song.
Let's go, Child.
Gave me chills first time I listened to it.
Suck you dry till you got one, sell you lies and you buy, don't get you high, going down. Said it's nice to meet you. Know you're doing fine.
And if I show you how he looks, plus the voice.
How can we be strangers after tonight?
Listen to this hook.
Car swimming in your new sundress. Blow it just like your new Corvette. Keep living like the sun don't set. Dance for me, darling.
Woo! Lyrics crazy. Damn, right?
Shout out to Child.
Damn.
Child with 3 eyes. Damn, fam.
That just like
How'd
that
you stumble
song.
across that?
It was just on my title, and I forget who I was listening to, but like I heard those. I just heard the song. Like I heard the original one first, right? And then I heard the strip version. I said, "Wow!" Now I know why you kind of like re-released it.
was gonna say the other one sounded completely different.
Yeah, it's almost got like a dancey vibe, but like still a great song. And yeah, like I don't know, man. It was just so beautiful. Like I had all this like cinematic imagery
Mhm.
that came in my head while I was listening to it. Also, oh my god, Triangle Love by Miguel.
Triangle Love.
Such a great song. The way they end it, they take a clip from a movie. I forgot what movie it was, but it's like it's such a crazy ending. I think you know this movie. If you listen to Triangle Love and if you fast forward to the end, it's basically about Miguel.
You like his cock?
I love it.
This-
Him coming
Yeah.
in your face?
Yes.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like you, but sweeter.
That's the spirit. Thank you. Thank you for your honesty.
So the song is about Miguel and his best friend, and they're dating the same girl, and the girl likes him more. And then the other guy's confused why the girl's not feeling him as much, and he's kind of hiding it. And it's called Triangle Love, and it's crazy written. And the way it ends with that clip, the way it wraps it up, it's crazy.
I had a Miguel song on here that I really liked. Oh, this one, Thinking Out Loud.
Yes.
All right, so I usually like to shout out people from Jersey, but I haven't seen anybody. Sorry, I just
He said I haven't seen anybody doing that thing.
I've just been out of the loop. My bad,
That's
Jersey
all
people.
good.
But I stumbled across these two songs. Well, I would say three. One is more of a popular artist. But remember how I always tell you how Khalid would sound fantastic with just about anybody?
Yes.
Okay. True, it still stands. He did a song with J Balvin.
Hey.
And I'm gonna fast forward to the end where they both do like a little duet. Right here. So you can hear both their voices together. And the video's super simple and dope.
It's fire.
Look at Khalid.
That's
Sing
crazy.
Spanish.
And he had a nice pronunciation.
But this song is super fucking fly. So Khalid, like I said, like Khalid sounds. I haven't heard a bad song featuring Khalid. I haven't heard a bad Khalid song.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
If you can name a bad Khalid song, send it to me because
Just, like, hit me
I haven't
up.
found one.
The last one I'm gonna say, you know what? Let's give Jay Saint a shout out for the music video shot. Like, if you can bring up Jay Saint Fallen, it's a great song, great vibe.
Song playing.
Shoot, I was like,
That was a nice transition from those two songs, right? Hold on, wait. Sorry, Jay Saint. Let me do this real quick. So it went from this song. So to the end. So we went from that to one of our songs, and that shit sounded fucking beautiful. Was it Resonate?
yeah. Hey.
Yeah, shout out to us. Shout out to Benatton, this group from Jersey. You know, they dropped this song called Resonate about a year and a half ago. All right, enough about us.
Still a great.
That just
record.
sounds great. Like, it's right up there with everything else, like we always talk about. But
so simple too, right?
so this is Fallen, where I felt a little bit of FOMO with the guys. I'm calling us the Raw Boys.
The Raw Boys.
Shooting Jay Saint's new music video for Fallen.
Yes.
I will be there for part 2 next week.
Get familiar.
So let's get it. Shout out to Jay Saint. Shout out to the Raw Boys. Hey.
Let's turn it up. Let's turn it up.
Doppelganger.
The
Rob
doppelganger
Gambler.
who uses
sold
a
his
Gillette
bus.
more.
He sold his bus. He can't grow a beard, he said. Hey.
This is where you gotta hold the glass up, like. I'm just glad everybody that's keeping it going, keeping on, following their dreams.
It's a fun song.
Yeah,
Perfect timing too, like for the summer.
absolutely.
Shout out to JJ Saint.
JJ Saint. JJ Saint.
JJ Saint.
If you guys want to hear the rest, you gotta pay for that shit.
Yeah, just go to your favorite streaming service and look up Jay Saint Saint. He spells it out completely, unlike Saint John.
Saint John.
Saint John spells it JHN. Anyway, this other artist is a little less known. I mean, I've never heard of him, but it popped up on my recommended songs.
Okay.
His name is Jordan Raki or Rake.
Mm.
Sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name, but the song is called Borderline.
Okay.
I think you would appreciate this vibe.
Turn it up.
Let's go.
You take what I consider mine, all for no reasons why. Mistake deceivable in the night, oh, when the price is right. Poor taste, lips to the eye, and I thought I was trying to fly.
Do you think that voice comes out of this person?
That's dope.
Doesn't match, right?
I'm begging you for it. Making up
What's this called?
Borderline.
By who?
Jordan. Last name Rakei. Jordan Raki or Rake. Jordan Rax on Instagram. And the last song I have is by a young lady named Victoria Monet, featuring S.G. Lewis and our boy Khalid. The song is called Experience.
I got one more for us before we pull out.
I never pull out.
I like how that came in. This is fire too. Turn that shit up.
That's one thing I like about Spotify. Like, once you're at the end of your playlist, it starts playing recommended songs according to the songs on your playlist, and it's usually spot on. So that's how I heard this one. Have you ever heard of Mariah the Scientist? Oh, she's super dope too.
It was what was the name of the last one? The title?
This one or the one previous?
Last one.
Borderline?
Can't find it.
Borderline by Jordan.
This one's so fire too. You gotta send both of these to me.
This one's Victoria Monet. But there's this artist that I found on, I think randomly on Instagram on my Explore page because she's a pretty girl. Her name is Mariah the Scientist.
Okay.
Super fucking dope name. I forget which song I like, but I'll play this one first because it's the one that's played.
That one was fresh too.
Beetlejuice.
I found it actually. And what was the last one?
Victoria Monet.
What's the title?
Experience. Is it this one? Maybe this one. Hold on. I literally just listened to her because of her name, Mariah the Scientist. So those are my plays. So we got Mariah the Scientist. If you guys are looking for new music, Mariah the Scientist, Jordan Raki or Rake, I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry. J Balvin and Khalid. And then I did mention Victoria Monet with Khalid and S.G. Lewis. And yours were Child.
Yeah, with three eyes.
Pirouette.
Pirouette.
The stripped version.
Well, yeah.
Pirouette.
Well, no, pirouette.
Softy.
So, yeah, so it's a soft ending. And then I wanted to give The
And
one
Jay
like
Saint,
there's
Fallen.
Fallen, and then my last was actually met him a couple times. Maybe you met him as well. Was Sean Ross. He started his singing career, his musical, his artist career, and he's got the one song called "Livin." It's spelled Livin, and this is like great video, simple, great song, nice for your spring and summer. Like chill out, maybe drive, or like a moment to yourself where you're vacuuming and you want to let go.
What was the name of that model that we were speaking to for a while that was trying to do music with us, but he was like all over the place?
Devin, J. Clark.
I confused him with Sean Ross. I was like, damn, he went a different route and
Yeah.
did some fly shit like this. God damn.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Video looks cool too.
Yeah. It's like a sunset, warmth.
Lots of orange and yellows
Yeah.
and browns. Yeah, this is dope. Just added it to my playlist.
That's like the dance he does. He's like,
Uh-huh. So shout out to Sean Ross, ShaunRoss.
yeah, he's a good
Song
guy.
is
Like
Livin'.
he's a nice person in person.
We met him as a model, and now he does music.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So those are all the gallery artists we have at the moment. I'm gonna try to dive into some more just artists in general. If anybody has any like suggestions for me to check out any music, for us to check out any music, or any kind of artist in general, just let us know. Anybody dropping any music, just let us know. God damn, where do we get 100 likes from?
For what?
I just jumped over to the Benatton page. It's like 100 likks and like 20
100
follows. God damn,
likes.
what happened?
Because
It's either
greatness
good or
never
bad thing.
dies. Greatness never dies.
What was I saying? So yeah, any kind of artist or any music or any painters or digital artists or any brands that you want us to shout out, let us know. We could check them out. If we like it, we'll post it on here, or we'll talk about it on here. We'll display it on here. We don't care if we get flagged. We'll play it on here. So yeah, we just want to show love and pay it forward to anybody else. Because that's all we want to do with this platform. We want to make sure that we put other people on, even to the small audience we have at the moment. You never know who's listening at the end of the day. So I think that just about wraps it up. We're about at an hour and 27 minutes. I don't want to prolong this too much, but again, make sure you go to the YouTube. About 80% of you guys are not subscribed, so make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you guys get a notification whenever we drop a video. And also interact with us. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like, or whatever they call it on there. Leave a comment. It helps the algorithm, and it shows that people are active on our page. And then they pull us on whatever YouTube Explore page is. What is it, a trending page or whatever? Whatever. Anyway, it puts us in front of more eyes. And also head over to Apple Podcasts, leave a rating and review. Like I said earlier, we're at a 5 currently. Make sure to keep those 5s coming if you feel like we are a 5. If we are a 1, make sure you put it in the comments why you feel we're a 1, so that way we could fix it. And
Because good or bad publicity is publicity.
yes, sir. Let's see. And Spotify. Make sure you follow us on Spotify. And once you follow us on Spotify, hit that little button that says notify me when they drop a new episode.
Or album.
Yes, that too. Make sure you follow us on Spotify and all music platforms, as a matter of fact, because we still do music and we are working on new music.
I know it sounds a little weird, but I still make music.
We still make music. We still love music.
Does that ever agitate you when somebody say, "Do you still make music?
Eh,
Do you still do everything that you still do?"
yes and no.
Yeah.
Kind of. I think I've gotten used to it.
Because you can't lie to yourself too. You're like, "Yeah, I was lying."
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
It's good when it's like, it's good when somebody asks and you're like, you know what, you can ask that.
yeah.
But like when you're doing it
right. Like the people that
and you just drop a new single and somebody's like, "They still making music?"
yeah, that's a different story. Yeah. Like the people that are honestly like sitting in the wings and waiting for us to
Yeah.
put out new music, those are the people that I'm like, yeah, we are, sorry we've been, taking this whole year off, but things happen.
Yeah.
We were in the music making mood. And, But yeah, follow us on all social media platforms. I am JetPlane J on everything: Instagram,
Yeah.
Twitter, Cash App. If you want to send me some money. Benatton Music. That's Benatton Music. Terrible Reception on Instagram as well, and Oneiphotography. We do it all. And yeah, plug yourself, sir.
All right, you can follow me on brand new knit sweaters. Not kidding. You can
Not of wool though.
not of wool.
Speaking of which, a lot of people have been complimenting me on that shirt you gave me.
Oh yeah?
Yes, sir.
Can we get an applause? Woo, 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 woo. I love when something like that works out. Yeah, you can follow me, Trap Jesus. Everything else that Jay mentioned. We got Benatton Music, Oneiphotography, Terrible Reception Podcast, and brand new knit sweaters. People are gonna actually look for it. They're like, they make sweaters.
You're gonna say brand new whip.
Brand new whip.
We're actually looking for a new like merch distributor. So if you or anybody out there knows of a good one,
Drop it in the comments.
We are dropping our current and past one because they are not very good with customer service and not very good with paying us our pesos.
Yeah, because we were selling TTs.
Yeah, we were selling TTs. We were selling PPs and BBs and
selling all those things
and DEDs, and we weren't getting the proper cut, and then nobody was giving me the proper answers, and I was like, you know what?
Oh, you don't know where my money went?
We in the business of making money.
We in the business of losing it.
Exactly. So
that's like a new slogan.
I like it. That's DJ Jules plays right here. Hey DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ, that's my DJ. But yeah, that wraps it up for episode 59. Thank you for joining us, guys. We love you guys. Thank you for tuning in every single week. And we'll just ask you guys one little favor, and amongst the other favors that we always ask you for is to just tell a friend. Anybody that's into podcasts or wants to listen to two friends just talk about random shit, or maybe listen to some advice of the bullshit that we go through.
Come on, man.
Any content creators would benefit from something like this.
Exactly.
So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And hopefully by this time next year, we will have hundreds of listeners.
Absolutely.
Instead of dozens of listeners. But we appreciate all you dozens. We love you guys. Thank you again for tuning in. And that wraps it up for us.
With that said, you know how it goes. Let's hit them with the intro and the outro. Wha-bang!
Can you hear it?